What's going on everywhere out there in YouTube land? This is Bondy coming at you with another Transformers video review. Figure I've chosen to do for today is none other than the Titans Return Blaster with his Headmaster twin cast, which seems to be getting caught in my helmet all the time. There's a nice little look at his face. Then a little flip up. Very nice Blaster G1-esque. They even put like the detail in the chest. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they put the detail in the chest so it even looks like Blaster. His eyes are painted blue, just like Blaster originally had. But for some reason, this figure, they gave yellow eyes. Not too sure why they did that, but other than that, I mean, it's twin cast with Blaster. And unfortunately, I don't have any of the tapes yet, but you hit the chest, and he comes with this little nifty, kind of base-looking thing where you can take his gun, plant it into the side, and put the Minicon in here. But we will get back to this piece a little later, guys. So I'll put that off to the side. So for now, I am just going to show off Blaster. I really like the way he looks, the size, the colors, everything. It reminds me of the G1 Blaster, and he was one of my favorite figures. As you can see, you got some articulation here, you got the swivels. Fortunately, the hands don't move. You've got the leg swivels. The feet are on a weird joint. I kind of feel that they should have been on the other side for the joint. Of course, you got the knee joint, a little bit of thigh swivel, so you can put him in those classic poses. Right around the crotch plate here, he's got two little flaps. But again, we'll get back to those later. So, for the meantime, I am going to now show you guys how or what Blaster looks like when he is in his tape mode, or sorry, his CD player, or tape deck, sorry, and then I will show you his base mode. So let's get right to it, guys. Just flip this up, take the Headmaster out. As you can see, there's a spot here for the helmet to kind of go into, and it closes very nicely hidden, just a little bit of stuff on top, but again, that doesn't play too much. So you just bring the arms up, hands in. The legs are a little bit trickier. If you can see right here in the back, there's two little tabs where it kind of sits into. Comes out, bring this out, and you can see right here this joint has to kind of slip down and plug in there. And there's another one for the feet. For the foot that goes right up there, it creates an edge right here. So now once you've got your Blaster figure, rotate this, and right here in his shoulder there's actually a little slot where this peg right here is going to plug into. So you bring it up, plug Blaster in, and there's even another one right here, if you can kind of see on his arm. On his arm right here, there's another one, and there's a little tab right there. So they actually just all connect together. And then underneath, there is this tab right here, which will actually connect underneath the arm for Blaster right into there. So once you bring the legs up properly, why is mine sitting funny now? There we go. Flip it up properly once everything's connected in. So you kind of see we're getting half of them there going. So let's flip this. Do the same thing to the other side with the leg joints. Bring it down. Bring the leg piece up. Fold the foot in. Now you've got it like this. Bring your entire assembly up. Make sure that these are on the bottom. Gives them a little more stability. Same thing, 3 pegs. The 3 pegs lock in. And there you have. Stay in there, come on. a very nice looking, almost, oops, camera went off to the side a little bit there, showing off some of my other figures and stuff. A little Squirtle and Charmander in there that I got from Comic-Con yesterday. Very nice. So you've got your figures here sitting, you got the figure sitting like this now. And where did I put his headmaster? Oh, he fell in front of me. So now you've got the headmaster, and again, guys, we'll bring this piece back out. So again, when he is in this mode, you can get the tapes that will sit in him properly. But for now, let's bring this piece out, show you the headmaster, where he sits with this. Just fits in there nicely, just sits in there just like that. And you can put the gun, there's two pegs here and here, you can put it on either side. I just stick it on the left side of them. So then it sits there. So this is your blaster. Very nice, very well done, I believe. I am very excited to get the Soundwave mold. I don't really care if it's just another remold of Blaster. Soundwave is, and always has been, one of my favorites. He is absolutely amazing, plus he is my fiance's favorite Transformer of all time. And again, I mean, you're looking at the side here, you can kind of see where the hands and feet and stuff are, but really, if you got him on display, he's going to be sitting forward looking at you like this. Alright guys, so I'm going to go into the base mode really quick for you. All you do, flip this down, detach, make sure those are detached, flip the arms around 180 degrees so they can go up, back, and you can angle his arms back, and there's actually little things here, so there's little cannons that come out. Again, rotate 180 degrees, bring the arm up, rotate back, flip down some more cannons, and if you guys can actually see, on the top of his stand here, there's actual little indent slots here, where right in the bottom of this, these guys can plug into, but I'll show you that in just a second. Bring this out, flip up, gives it a little more of a look, bring this, flip, and then there's two things right here that flip out, which are a little hard to get because of the legs, but they flip out. And there's little pegs all around here where you can put the other mini-cons from other guys in. But there's a thing underneath here that you can flip up. And then you take this piece, plug it on top, and you can kind of hear it click in every once in a while there. Bring it out, bring the headmaster back. You can have him sit in here. Like I said, there's little pegs everywhere, so you can have him standing here doing something, standing here doing something, right here, here. But lately, if I have him in the base mode, what I do with him, or what I've been doing, is just get him in a little seating position, and you put him right there. You put Twincast right there. Makes it look like he is controlling the base. The fact that they made Blaster, Soundwave, Megatron, every one of these guys into either a base or something else that can, even the new Optimus Prime, the G2 Optimus that they did, can even go into a base, which all adds on to Fortress Maximus. Now, Fortress Maximus is huge, absolutely huge. He stands over 2 feet tall, and when he's on a normal table, he takes up about 75% of the table. Now, you can imagine how big of a space you would need for a Titan's Return, Fortress Maximus, and this blaster. I mean, you can see how big the blaster is compared to my Transformers Monopoly case. He takes up a good portion of it. So, I mean, you can just imagine. And actually, I just noticed that if you put these all the way like this, there are pegs. So you can actually have the mini-cons standing up here. I never noticed those pegs there before. I'm actually happy I just noticed those. So guys, I mean, I've got Skull Crusher's headmaster right here, so I can just give you guys a little feel of what it's like. And I also have Scourges. There's Titan's Return Scourge, however you want to say his name. Take his little guy. Let's plug him in here. Take Twin Cast back and let's put him in the middle right here. There you go, guys. Now you've got the Scourge head, the Skull Crusher head with Twin Cast. I'm sorry I can't remember their names at the moment, but it gives it a very nice base for all the headmasters to go onto. This blaster is one of my favorite figures that I have ever owned. I can't, like, he is so amazing, absolutely amazing. Nice little Scourge head for you guys. Skull Crusher face, two guys I'm going to be reviewing very soon. And then same thing, to transform him, you just bring these down. They will lock underneath. There's little pegs here that keep them in place. So you've already basically got your foot out. So let's bring the actual foot piece down. Bring this down. And same thing, guys, when you're bringing them out, it's same thing. There's actual little pegs here that this red piece sits on. Then when you fold it, make sure that you're doing it so that these two pegs lock in place properly. Without that, I kind of make my blaster kind of looks like he'd be dancing right now. So let's bring the feet back down. Oh, and then for this, I forgot about this. When you are making them sit in here, this is originally how it looks with this piece right here, with this here. When you hit it, there's a little piece here for a backboard that comes up, and you can actually flip this piece up, and you can still see it's got the computer looking on it. Flip this down, and that's where Twin Cast can sit on when he's inside of his chest. Alright, let's get transforming him very quick here for you guys. Don't want to do it too quick or I might end up breaking him. That's not what I want. And now you guys can see it. We're starting to shape into Blaster again. Bring that down, bring that down. Push this down, bring out the headmaster, or the helmet for the headmaster again. One thing I did notice, and I really do like with this figure, is there's a port right here on his. There's a port right here on his back, and you can actually store the gun there if need be. In any mode, the gun can store there. So I'm very much intrigued with this figure here. Mine doesn't want to seem to be locking in place here properly with the legs. There we go. Had the leg part in wrong. And again, whoop! And there goes my background. Something always screws up every video, guys. Every video. Okay, that's just gonna stay down for now. So then you just pop the headmaster back in, and for some reason my head always wants to turn when I plug it in. There we go. And there you have it, guys. Titan's Return Blaster. Absolute amazing figure. For the size, the articulation, everything that this figure can do is absolutely amazing. Well, guys, this is going to be Bondi signing off now with another Transformers review here for you guys. But don't stray too far, because I will have a couple more coming for you in just a little bit. Stay tuned, guys. This is Bondi signing off.